Will Sinners create a modern day blues revival? Right now, Sinners is the #1 movie in America. It's been #1 in the box office its first 2 weekends in the theater. And this film is a blues movie. And the soundtrack features a lot of modern day blues artists, including Buddy Guy, Kingfish, Eric Gales, Tierney Jackson of Southern Avenue, Bobby Rush, Cedric Burnside, Brittany Howard. It is a great soundtrack. And I would be shocked and very surprised if this soundtrack does not receive an Oscar nomination. It's that good. And I saw the movie in an IMAX theater, so you're really getting the best sound experience. And if you haven't seen the film, I highly recommend you go see it in an IMAX theater because the sound quality was amazing and the soundtrack is amazing. I saw the film in a packed theater and people were loving the music. It is a great movie. Right now, as of this video being recorded, the film has an 8.2 score on IMDb. And if you're familiar with IMDb's ratings, that is a very, very good score. And this film will probably get a few Oscar nominations. And in the film, Buddy Guy makes a very special appearance in a scene. And I'm not going to give away any spoilers because if you haven't seen the movie, you really need to go see it because it's a great film. But Buddy Guy has a very impactful scene in the movie. And if you're not familiar with Buddy Guy, it's a very powerful scene. But if you know about Buddy Guy and you know his backstory, this scene hits really hard. And Buddy Guy does a great job in the film. It's a very, very powerful scene. And if you're a Buddy Guy fan or just a fan of the blues or just a fan of the movies, you need to go see this movie because it's very powerful. It's a great, great film. And this film features, as I mentioned, a lot of blues music. One of the main characters in the film is a blues guitarist. And while the film is not a musical, you are hearing music throughout the film and blues music throughout the film. And one of the biggest issues with blues as a genre over the years is people just don't hear it. It's not in mainstream culture. It's not generally in a whole lot of movies. And people aren't hearing a lot of these artists. It's not on the radio. They're not really even knowing who a lot of the top modern day blues acts are just because most people aren't hearing them. They don't even know where to find this music. But this film right now is the #1 film in America, and a lot of people are hearing this music. And I think because of this film, a lot of people are going to get turned on to blues music. Back in the 80s, there was a film called Crossroads, which was written by John Fusco, and that was a blues movie. And a lot of modern blues guitarists and a lot of guitarists in general today cite that movie as being a spark for them and really wanting to play guitar and get into blues music. Well, I think Sinners will have a similar impact and maybe even a bigger impact because of the popularity of this movie. It's the #1 movie in America. A lot of people who don't normally listen to blues or aren't exposed to blues music are now getting exposed to blues music. And Buddy Guy recently did an interview with Variety, and he was talking about why he decided to take this role in the film. And he basically said anything he can do to help keep the blues alive, he wants to do that. And he certainly does that in this film. If you haven't seen Sinners, I highly recommend you go see this movie. It's a great movie. The music is phenomenal, and it's a must-see if you're a Buddy Guy fan. Kingfish also makes an appearance in the film as well. Sinners is gaining a lot of buzz right now, and more people are going out to the theater and seeing it. And as this film gets seen by more people, I think it's going to continue having a very large impact on modern day blues music, and it's going to turn a lot of new people onto the blues, which is a really, really cool thing. So if you haven't gone out and seen Sinners, I highly recommend you go see it. It's a fantastic film. If you're a Buddy Guy fan, you're going to absolutely love his scene. It's a great movie. The music is awesome. Go see Sinners. And if you have seen the film, let us know down in the comments your thoughts, and we'll see you on the next one.